Does your body get enough vitamin B12? Are you sure? Because if your body doesn't, you might want to keep an eye out for these symptoms. If these symptoms are ignored long enough, then it could pose a severe risk to your health. Hello everyone, welcome back to Think Good, the place where health is wealth. Today's video will be extraordinary since we will talk about vitamin B12 deficiency symptoms that you must know. Number 1. Pale or jaundice-like skin. Those with vitamin B12 deficiency will begin to lose their natural skin tone and instead get a slight hint of yellowish tint on their skins and the whites of the eyes. The effect is quite similar to jaundice symptoms, and hence, one may confuse vitamin B12 deficiency with jaundice. But unlike jaundice, the yellowish tint may take years to appear, and by that time, you will already be affected by various other symptoms. Without vitamin B12, your red blood cells don't divide naturally the way they should. Hence, you may look a lot paler than you used to do to your body's lack of red blood cells. Also, the red blood cells clean your blood of excess bilirubin, and the lack of red blood cells cause an excess of bilirubin, which gives your skin its yellowish tint. Number 2. Fatigue and signs of weaknesses. As you know already, the deficiency of vitamin B12 causes a significant drop in the count of red blood cells. The lack of red blood cells causes various other issues, such as fatigue and weaknesses. Another critical function of red blood cells is that they are the carrier of oxygen throughout your body. A drop in the count of red blood cells means there's a drop in blood oxygen level, and this will make you feel as if you are always tired, out of breath, and weak. Number 3. Pins and needles, piercing-like sensation. Now, friends, this is something you have to go through if you're suffering from vitamin B12 deficiency. Myelin is a fatty substance that needs vitamin B12 for proper production. Our nerves are coated and insulated with myelin to protect them from oncoming damages. Still, a deficiency of vitamin B12 causes our body to develop weaker myelin. So then the protective coating around our nerves wears out a lot sooner and leaves our nerves vulnerable to damage. Over time, as the health of the exposed nerves decreases, you will feel as if pins and needles are piercing your insides. Number 4. Reduced mobility. As you just heard, vitamin B12 deficiency can leave your nerves and muscles vulnerable to damage, and over time, as your nerves and muscles get damaged, you will lose mobility. What do we mean by that? Your nerves and muscles, such as tendons, coordinate with your nerves regarding movement and mobility. And if they get damaged, you will have trouble walking, along with increased pain in your joints. Once you have significant damage to your nerves and tendons, it may never heal properly even if you start taking vitamin B12 supplements, which brings us to a crucial message. Prevention is better than cure. Number 5. Mouth ulcers and inflamed tongue. Vitamin B12 deficiency can also cause ulcers on the surface of the inner linings of your mouth. These ulcers will be painful, look red, and have a burning or itching sensation in the ulcer areas. Apart from that, it can also cause inflammation in your tongue, which will present its own unique set of problems. Our tongue has many microbumps that assist in taste sensation, good bacteria, and other functions, and when it gets inflamed, those bumps will swell and smoothen out. This may lead to loss of taste, change the color of your tongue, and may also alter the way you speak and eat. In some studies, it was also found that a long straight lesion may also appear on your tongue. Number 6. Breathlessness and dizziness. Since vitamin B12 deficiency lowers the overall count of red blood cells, it also reduces the blood oxygen levels. Your brain also needs a significant amount of oxygen for all of its functions. Since your body cannot deliver the necessary amount of oxygen levels to your brain, you will feel like you are out of breath. Even though you could be standing still, you will feel like you had just run 200 meters. If it continues for a prolonged period, your brain will not maintain consciousness properly, and you may feel dizziness. Number 7. Blurry vision. Your eyes are directly connected to your brain via the optical nerve of the nervous system. Damage caused to the optic nerve will impair your vision. Everything you see from your eyes gets sent to your brain in the form of a signal via the optical, and the damage to the optical will disrupt the signal leading to blurry vision. This condition is also called optic neuropathy. Number 8. Mood shift. Our brain requires a complex set of dopamine, norepinephrine, adrenaline, serotonin, etc. The deficiency of vitamin B12 disrupts the natural balance of these chemicals, which can cause a significant shift in mood and behavioral patterns. The deficiency also increases the production of another such chemical called homocysteine, which further disrupts the signals carried out in the nervous system. A shift in mood can also cause depression, anxiety, and at worst, even dementia. Number 9. High temperature. The last symptom in our list is infrequent but significant enough to mention. How deficiency of vitamin B12 causes a fever that scientists still don't have a clear explanation for. There were reports of some cases where patients with severe vitamin B12 deficiency came up with fever. Once they were given supplement shots of vitamin B12, the fever normalized just a few hours after the shot. But that doesn't necessarily mean it was caused by vitamin B12 deficiency. It could also be that due to vitamin B12 deficiency, your body caught the flu virus or something else, which a healthy body shouldn't have. Unfortunately, our body cannot produce vitamin B12 on its own, and hence our foods and supplement intakes are the only sources of vitamin B12 for our body. So if your diet lacks vitamin B12, you may want to take vitamin B12 supplements or look out for these crucial symptoms. So guys, I'm sure this will be very helpful to you and your family. So please don't keep this video to yourself and share it with your near and dear. And if you don't want to miss the latest health updates, please subscribe to this channel and ring the bell icon. I'll be back with another video soon. Till then, take care, stay happy, and keep watching Think Good.